Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you yet again with another Greenlight unboxing episode where we take a look at a case of Greenlight. I actually got two cases of this series, the California Lowriders Series 1, because I had my good buddy Diecast order a case for me with his case. So we each got one. So that's going to be cool. We'll get to open up two cases. One we'll go through kind of slowly and take a look at all the cars, of course. And the other one we'll open up fast and just check and see if we got a chase, because that is always fun. All right, so this is the debut of the Lowriders series from Greenlight. And I think it's going to be a pretty good one. It's definitely going to be popular. We shall see how popular. I guess as time goes on, is it going to be as popular as the Revell Lowriders? Probably not. Is it going to be, who knows? We'll just see. So we had Mio exclusive Lowriders from Auto World already, and, Johnny Lightning's done some. It's, definitely, there's been a lot of different brands that have tried to put out Lowriders and tried to make them look cool, and each brand's kind of done it a little bit differently. So we get to check out today how Greenlight is handling this, and let's go ahead and open it up. Cut carefully to avoid damage. I think cutting the box is the least of our worries to see if there are damaged cars in a Greenlight case, but yes, that was a little dig. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. We're just going to pull them out one by one per usual. Let's pull out some tissue paper. We got that stuff. And start pulling out the cars. So first one, and one that I'm very excited about, is the Cadillac Sedan DeVille. That looks pretty darn sweet. So I think the cool thing about the Greenlight ones is these are actually lowered, right? So they do have like a chassis that's appropriate for the vehicle to make it lower, which is good. They do not have like articulating suspension or anything like that, but very, very cool. So this is a brand new tooling for Greenlight, this Cadillac Sedan DeVille. And it's the first version of it that I'm going to have in my collection, so I think it's pretty awesome. I'll definitely have to get one. I think they do one in like a standard ride height already as well, so we'll have to check that out. But and maybe we'll open up one or two of the cars from this set here during this unboxing. We might as well, since I own some of these cars, so we might as well do that. So there's that one. We'll revisit it here in a second, and then next is the 1985 Chevrolet Caprice. I suppose we should look at the card art a little bit. So the card art is not unique to each vehicle. It's going to be the same. So it's got a picture of that, what is that, an Impala on there. And I don't think, is there an Impala in the set? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So it's the Caprice with the lower chassis. And then the back is, oh yeah, there is an Impala in there, 64. And a 63. All right, so California Lowriders. There's all the cars, obviously, we're going to see. So two Caddies in here, two Caprices, and two Impalas. And that is the thing. When Greenlight likes to put out something new, they like to put out a lot of that something new. I think this car looks pretty cool. It's in gold. I like the rims. I think the rims look really neat. I don't know. I think it's pretty neat. So, yeah, let's check out another one. Ooh, yeah. The 1964 Chevrolet Impala. That's pretty cool. Cool floral graphics on it. I think this is a model of like a real deal, like a real person's lowrider or something like that. The something Rose or whatever. Maybe. I don't know. I think this is a brand new tooling as well from Greenlight. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think they've done this Impala before. It looks a lot like the Auto World one. Might be worth snagging out one of those and checking it out against this one. Kind of look at proportions and stuff like that. Maybe we will do that. I don't know. But, pretty cool. So I'm digging that. I don't know you know, I don't know production numbers on these or anything or how much they made of them. Well, it says case number 1634. I wonder if you can figure that out. 1634. I think that's 1634 master cases, which means that I think there's 48 cars in each master case. I think. I don't know. Somebody that you know, is a hobby dealer should answer that question. Can you figure out how many were actually produced? And I don't know, because I think if they sell out and sell really well, I think Greenlight will do like another run of them, because they'll just keep making them, I think, as long as they keep getting bought. I think that's the way that they work, and that's why they don't really put production numbers on stuff. All right, anyway, 1987 Chevy Caprice with kind of some pinstripe or pin. What do they call that? I don't know. I'm having issues. All right, but anyway, it looks good. Pinstriping. Ooh, I like the taillights on this one. It's pretty good. So this casting is not new. The Caprice is not, but the lowered chassis or whatever is going to be new to this particular release. All right. Next up, we get... Oh, this one looks sick. So this is the 73 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. I like it with the gold rims. I think that looks really cool. That looks really nice. I'm digging this. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to just open up all these. We're going to do it. This is going to be a longer unboxing video just because of that, but we're going to do it. We're just going to do it. All right. So we got to carry on. Let's see. What's next? The Impala. So another Impala. This one in green. I think Auto World did one almost in this exact color. I'm trying to see if I got the Auto World one like close where it's going to be easy to pull out here. But, and I don't. So I don't think we're going to do any comparison. I think we're just going to look at these cars. Maybe a future video we can do a Lowrider special and kind of compare these to the Revell ones and some other ones and all that stuff. That might be fun to do. This is just going to be straight up unboxing. All right. Next is a whole nother case. So we're just going to go ahead and crack it, look at it, oop, hit my light. I don't know what the green machines look like. I could have looked on eBay just to check, because these have been out, I think, for a little while now. And so there's definitely going to be some chases on the old bay. Caddy. Caprice. Impala. Caprice. Green machine. Boom, boom. There you go. That one's definitely yours, Diecast. I do not want it. It's just a green rim, green body, or green base. And you guys, I've mentioned it several times. It's just not the kind of chase that I'd be into. That's why I like Auto World Ultra Reds, because they actually have an Ultra Red car. Sometimes I get annoyed with the color tires and all that stuff. But green machine, green body green machines and raws and stuff like that, those look really cool. This, I mean, it looks pretty cool because it's just basic. It like almost, the design almost works, like having the green rims with this black car, but it's not really something that I'm into. So congratulations, buddy. You just scored yourself a chase. And then the Impala. So of course we're not going to get two greenies in a box. At least we've never pulled two greenies in a box. I would not doubt it with the way that Greenlight's quality control works, though, that it's very possible to score two chases. All right, so we're not opening that one, obviously. Actually, I'm just going to take this whole set of cars here, and we're just going to maneuver it off to the side. And then we're going to go ahead and open these. Why not? Let's do it. Scissors. We need scissors. All right, so look at that one for a second. I'm going to open up. Might as well do these in pairs. I'm going to open up both Impalas here while you are looking at that Cadillac. start at what I'm assuming is going to be my least favorite of the one. Is probably going to be this green one. I don't know. And let me just open up the other Impala. You know, I'm pretty sold on it. I'd say this is kind of a banger of a set. To me, I think they did a good job on these cars just looking at them right out of the gate. Because you know, they're lower. They're actually lowered. And that's not something, I mean, like Auto World, I love Auto World, but they didn't do that. They didn't, when Mio basically did the castings or whatever, they didn't have a lowered chassis to kind of make it actually legitimately like a lowrider. So, you know, I'd say this is kind of a step above that. Let's see if I can get the phone to cooperate here. I think these are cool. Hey, look at the white lines on the tires are actually circles. Look at that. That doesn't happen very often. I think these are sick, man. I like it. I like them. That's very cool. So these should be popular. I think they did a good job. These are actual circles too. I didn't really look closely at that. You don't really notice it unless they're totally off. So the hood's open on these. And you can see they have a different front core or different front piece. This is to represent different years of the vehicle. I like when Greenlight does that as well. When they do new toolings, they make it to accommodate different years. Pretty much all your domestic premium diecast does that. This is quite nice. So they do have this set up with a plastic top, which means that there is going to be a convertible version of it. We don't have it yet, but it's the same thing Auto World basically did with this Impala. Is they made a plastic top so that they can easily convert it into a convertible. And they did a pretty good job matching the paint. It's not perfect. Obviously this one was a little bit easier to do because it's got that busy graphic going on. But this one, you know, the straight up color, you can tell the top looks a little bit more metal flaky, I guess, than the rest of the body. But it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good. I don't know. I'm digging it. All right. I guess we'll keep these out for a second. I'm going to cut open. We'll do the Caprice next. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Lowriders are cool. I mean, there's been a lot of them out, but there hasn't really been that many. It's like never gotten to the point of saturation to me with lowriders. And you know Greenlight's going to just release these in droves, though. I know that Series 2, I believe, is already on the way when this one just launched. So pretty easy to say. I'm going to just, while you're looking at these, I might as well just open up all of them. So pretty easy to say, yeah, they're gonna be putting out a ton of these. They do that. And I actually like that they do that with their new castings. They tend to release, like the first year a new casting comes out, they release like many versions of it right away. And I like that because it kind of gives you a choice, right? It gives you choices as to which one to grab and which one to not. You don't have to feel like, oh man, I gotta get this one because it's the new tooling or whatever. You can be like, oh, well, I'll just see what else they got coming out this year because they're typically going to release multiple versions of the same tooling. And then you could pick one that you really like if you don't want to buy everything, you know? And I like that. I like that about them. I know I dog Greenlight quite often for their quality control, but I got to say this set, so far, it's looking really good. All right. Caprice. Yeah, this is bugging me. Just a little cardboard piece back there. So, take a peek at that. Looks pretty good. Not bad. Fairly subtle. Nice gold paint. I don't really see any major issues. We have a little bit down there, like the rocker panel or whatever it is. A little bit of the silver is not quite filled in. Same with that right back there. Nothing huge, nothing major. This casting, like I said, has been out for a while. And I don't know, it looks pretty good. Pretty decent. Look at the windows are tinted. That's cool. And the windshield isn't. So accurate, right? That's pretty awesome. I don't know. I think this is cool. I think they did a good job. I really do. All right. And then this one here. So not disappointed with this. These do not have an opening hood, by the way. No opening features. And you can tell, you see they're a little bit different as well to accommodate the different year of vehicle that they are to make them accurate. So they are slightly different. And I'm going to say both very cool. All right. Not bad. So not a new casting, but still pretty exciting to get a new chassis on that one. Now the one I was really waiting for, was really excited for, was the Caddies. And these look pretty good. So I think AutoWorld did the, what year was theirs? Was it 76? 70 something. But, so they basically, I think, did this car, right? Ooh, we got a little bit of a quality issue here. Some sort of glue goo is on the window there. And then we have some sort of rubbing on the paint on the top. So not flawless on this one. Again, lowered chassis. It looks to be pretty good, though. Headlights are painted on this plastic piece. So that doesn't look too great, but it's okay. It's better than having nothing up there, right? And then, does this hood open? It looks like it does, but I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I think it's just like kind of a separate... No, it doesn't open. So I'm sure they tooled this to do slight variations between years and all that stuff as well. So the big issue with this one is just this window. It looks pretty bad, but the tires look good. The white circles are circles, and that is a win for Greenlight. Big time. Yeah, it's cool. And then this guy. This one looks awesome. So I'm really digging this one in black with the gold rims. Only minor issue, it's got this weird oil on it, which is pretty common for Greenlight. Just that silver trim right there. There's a little place where it's not filled in there, so it's not perfect, but it's not terrible. And this one's windows down, I just noticed. This one is, oh, well, that's a 2-door. This is a 4-door. There you go. So there is a difference in the tooling. And again, I like when they do that. That's really cool. So I think out of all of these, this is actually my favorite, this black Caddy. I just really, really dig it. So I really like this one, and I think if I had to pick like second place, it might just be this clean green Impala. I think looks really good. And then so does this one, though. This looks good too. I'd say overall, I'm not disappointed with this release. I think it looks great. Can't wait to see what else they got coming out. I forget what's all in. I've seen release 2 real briefly, so I know there's some cool stuff in it. I just can't quite remember it, but I'm gonna get it. I'll probably get all these. I'll probably keep collecting these as they come out. I think maybe because, it might be speculatory that they're going to be popular later on and maybe hard to get later on. These might be Greenlights that become valuable as time goes on. I don't know. Could be completely wrong with that. But because obviously they're anticipating popularity, so they're probably making a lot of them. So there's going to be a lot out there. But yeah, who knows? Maybe they will be. All right. So that's going to be it for this episode. You guys let me know what you think is your favorite in the set. Again, check out the Greenlight playlist where these videos will live and where you can see all sorts of other Greenlight unboxing content. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you again very much and have yourself a great day.